Welcome to the Pixel Perfect training video. My name is Janvi and I am part of Pixel Perfect customer success team. In this video, I will show you how to burst or schedule a report from Tableau dashboard using Pixel Perfect. So what is Pixel Perfect? Pixel Perfect is a Tableau extension that can solve the last mile problem in Tableau. It can create print ready and well formatted reports in popular exportable formats such as PDF, PPT, Excel and more from Tableau. You can create paginated reports with page numbers, page breaks, and repeatable headers and photos. You can also create flat reports with no limitation to number of rows or columns. And it has scheduling functionality, which allows user to schedule a report and email those reports or save them to SFTP. Here is the agenda for this training video, and I'll walk you through all the steps below. First, let's add a Pixel Perfect extension to the Tableau dashboard. Enter the edit mode of the dashboard. Move your mouse to the bottom left corner of the dashboard and change the layout arrangement from tilt to floating. Then we can drag the extension to any empty space on the dashboard. The next step we are going to do is to click on My Extension and we need to provide a T-Rex file. T-Rex file is a pointer to the Pixel Perfect server and this file will be shared with you once Pixel Perfect is enabled in your environment. Now we are done with the setup of Pixel Perfect extension. Click on the drop-down button on the right of the extension and choose to configure. Then a new window will pop up. First, I'm going to show you how to generate report on demand. In order to generate a report, we will move to the Report Generation tab on the top of the screen and choose the On Demand tab below. On Demand tab is used to generate reports by just clicking on the Pixel Perfect extension on the Tableau dashboard. First, we need to select the template which is pre-configured in the Configuration tab. Then select any one of the exportable formats available for the selected template and then save the configuration. Once the configuration is saved, Pixel Perfect button will be enabled on the Tableau dashboard. This button will be used to generate a report on demand. Next, I'm going to show you how to burst a report using Pixel Perfect. This option allows you to generate and distribute the reports among Tableau users and groups with different data level access. In order to use the report bursting feature of Pixel Perfect, we need to first enable user role level security filter for the Tableau dashboard. I have opened the Tableau dashboard on Tableau desktop and have logged into the Tableau server. Now, let us create a user filter for this dashboard. Let us navigate to one of the worksheet. Click on Server, select Create User Filter, and then select the column name for which you need to enable the user filter. I will select Region column. Now we need to set the user filter. First give the name for the filter and then select each Tableau user on the left and provide the filter criteria for that particular user. For example, user 1 will have access to North region data. User 2 will have access to both East and West region data. And user 3 will have access to all the region data. Once the user filter is set, click on OK. Now the user filter gets created and we can add it in the filters. So let us add the filters. Now the user filter is set for the worksheet. Let's navigate to other worksheets and add the user filter for those sheets as well. Save the changes and publish the dashboard. Next, let's click on Configure on the drop-down button and open the web folio. Now, let's navigate to the Report Generation tab and choose the Server tab below. The Server tab allows you to schedule, burst and distribute the reports. Before we select the schedule type, we need to first select the template on the left side of the screen from a list of templates which are saved on the Configuration tab. Then select any of the available exportable formats for the selected template. Then we will move the mouse to the right hand side. There are two options of scheduling, which are schedule and report bursting. Let's choose report bursting first. Then we click on create and edit configuration. After clicking on it, the user mapping window will be opened. We can either select the existing user mapping under saved mapping section on the left or create a new user mapping on the right. In order to create a new user mapping, we can either select a list of Tableau groups or users for whom the report needs to be bursted and distributed under the user mapping tab. In this demonstration, I will create a mapping based on different users. While setting up the role level security filter on the dashboard, we had selected few users and had set filter criteria for those users. That was, user 1 has access to North region data, user 2 has access to West and East region data, and user 3 had access to all the region data. So let us select those three users here and give a proper name for this mapping. Let us give demo report bursting. Then click on the Save button. You will see the mapping we just created in the list of saved mappings on the left. Then we easily choose the mapping and click the Select button below. The mapping for report bursting is now saved. Here we can choose either to generate report once or recurring. Let's choose the recurring option and then click on Setup Recurring Schedule. A new window will pop up where we can select the time zone, start and end time at which the report needs to be scheduled, and different recurring mode options. We can select either hourly, daily, weekly, monthly, or custom. Let me keep the time zone as it is, specify the start time, specify the end time, and then the recurring mode has daily. Click on Save. Next, we can choose whether to send a report via email. So let's select yes and a new window will pop up. We need not specify the email address for the report bursting. We can just specify the subject and the body of the email. Let the subject be as the name of the report, that is monthly sales report, and click on submit. For the storage, we can keep it blank. Now all the setup for bursting a report via email is ready. We can simply click on the schedule button. It will show scheduled successfully. Then the report will be generated at the time specified and for different users based on their data level access. And the report will be shared via email to the users. We can see that the generated report is sent as an attachment with the email. Now that we have seen how to burst report via email, let us now burst the report to an SFTP location where the scheduled report will be stored in the SFTP path which is configured by PixelPerfect admin during PixelPerfect installation. Here we select the time zone, start time, email option is no, and select the SFTP in the storage option. By clicking on the schedule button, we will see the report in SFTP location at the scheduled time. We can see that the generated report is uploaded into the SFTP path provided within the SFTP server. Next, I'm going to show you how to schedule a report for a non-Tableau user using PixelPerfect. So let's choose the schedule option. Then we can choose either to schedule report once or recurring. Let's choose the once option, then select the time zone and the start time. I'll keep this time zone as it is and specify the start time. Then we can choose whether to send report to specified email address. Let's select yes, and a new window will pop up where we can type the email address, subject and body of the email. I will type my email address here and let the subject be the name of the report, that is monthly sales report, and click on submit. For the storage option, we can keep it blank. Now all the setup for scheduling a report via email is ready, and we can simply click on the schedule button and it will show scheduled successfully. Then the report will be sent to the email address at the time we have scheduled it. We can see that the generated report is sent as an attachment with the email. Now that we have seen how to schedule a report via email, let's schedule the report to an SFTP location where the scheduled report will be stored in the SFTP path which is configured by Pixel Perfect admin during the installation. We select the schedule for the schedule type and generate the report once, then select the time zone, start time, email option is no, and for the storage option, select the SFTP one. By clicking on the schedule button, the report is scheduled successfully and we will see the report in SFTP location at the scheduled time. We can see that the generated report is uploaded into the SFTP path provided within the SFTP server. Now that we have understood how to schedule and burst a report in Pixel Perfect Webfolio, let's next move to the Job tab to see how we can manage the scheduled jobs. The scheduled jobs are displayed on the Jobs tab with details. Let me walk you through from left to right. First, we can see different icons which indicates the schedule type, that is schedule, report burst and scheduled with email. Then is the username who has scheduled the report. It will also show other details like report name, report format, frequency of report generation, start time, end time, and the next scheduled time. There are four status available. If the status is scheduled, then it means that the report generation is scheduled. If the status is generating, then it means that the report generation is in progress. If the status is completed, then it means that the report generation is already completed. And if the status is paused, then it means that the report generation is paused. You can also reconfigure scheduled job by clicking on the reconfigure button. You will get a pop-up window where we can change the different settings set while scheduling a job. The Run Now option allows you to run the configured report by just clicking on the button. We can pause and resume one or more report generation when the status is scheduled. What if we want to change the ownership of a scheduled job? Just use the Change Job Ownership button and the job ownership will be changed. When we click on this button, we need to enter the username to whom we want to transfer the job and click on Transfer. If the logged in user is a Tableau admin, then the user can also reschedule the already scheduled reports by other users by just clicking on the Others tab and selecting the Reconfigure button. The user can also access the job scheduled by other users. Congratulations! Now we have understood how to burst and schedule a report using Pixel Perfect. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any more questions, please contact Pixel Perfect Customer Success team. Thank you for watching.